So anyway, what we're really saying is there could be a lot of airy energy around, not air, but a lot of energy around that's a bit airy-fairy, let's call it that, that's not particularly grounded, and you're being asked to ground yourself, to be more practical. Okay? She's saying it's a really good time to start doing your inner work, to be disciplined with that, to really set any intention, to release any patterns that you have of escaping, running away from things, and addictive patterns, getting caught up in addiction of some sort, whether it be your attachments or things like that. So good idea to acknowledge those things and let them go. Virgo, of course, is the perfectionist and the warrior of the zodiac. So it's asking you not to get caught up in perfectionism or worrying about keeping it perfect all the time. So it challenges us to find more gentleness and compassion for ourselves and for others, and to require letting go of any destructive judgments of self that create anxiety and alienation. So that's what Christine's sharing with us. So she's also saying that we have, at this full moon, it's going to really impact those in the mutable signs. So Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarian will be heavily affected by this full moon and its energies. Of course, the week before and usually a week to 2 weeks after. So just be aware of that with the full moon. Now, I pulled some cards. I'm just looking at notes. I keep getting things on my thing. Okay. Oh, looks like it's all good. I pulled some cards, as I always do every full moon. And I've been very guided that we were going to work with Mother Gaia and the earth. So one of the cards I pulled was Gaia. You know, it's always amazing how we manifest these things. So one of the cards I pulled out was Gaia, which is all about our earth connection. So really start connecting in with Mother Gaia. Come back to earth and stay grounded. Now, the thing is, this card says Gaia. It doesn't say earth. It doesn't say Mother Earth. The instructions are earth connection. But remembering that Gaia herself is a universal mother. And Gaia is not Mother Earth. They're two different beings. And Gaia was the universal mother being that really helped create this planet and prepare us, or prepare the planet for human souls to come in. So when it says Gaia, we're asked to connect with this very expanded, probably one of the most advanced beings in our galaxy. So not connecting so much with Mother Earth, although that's also a good thing at this time. But we're going to tune in today with Mother Gaia and her universal wisdom. And that's who we're really going to be talking to today, is Mother Gaia. So just when you're thinking about that, understand that Mother Gaia is not Mother Earth. They're two different beings, beautiful beings, but Gaia is a very powerful, as I said, one of the most advanced beings in the galaxy, in our galaxy. The other card I pulled was Mary Magdalene, and it's already about awakening the teacher within. So it's about awakening the teacher within you. What are you teaching yourself? What are you actually learning from yourself? So it's really understanding that there is something to learn from yourself. And Mary Magdalene's an interesting master. Here's her card. Mary Magdalene's an interesting master to be connecting with right now, because for so long Mary Magdalene was treated like she was something was wrong with her. She was treated as a prostitute in the church. She was treated as if she wasn't important. And it's taken several thousand years for her consciousness to be really started to be embraced on planet Earth by the human collective. And yet she's such a Christed being. She's a being that fully embraced her God self and has really owned the truth of herself. And so she's really stepping into her power now as a master who can lead humanity into their Christhood consciousness, or the acceptance of the God self within them. And this is her role that she's taken up now. And humanity's starting to listen to her, because she's, you know, everyone's listening to Mary Magdalene right now. And I know, like 20 years ago, it was Mother Mary, but at the moment it's Mary Magdalene. And she has come into that role in her higher wisdom and been heard. But I think it's really important, her message is really important to understand, that she's coming to teach us to own that each one of us is an expression of Source, an expression of God, and to really own that within ourselves, and not to do that through our ego, but simply to do it through our hearts, and to know that we are that expression in whatever way we're choosing to express it. And there's no right or wrong in that. It's simply whatever way you're choosing to express your divine self on the earth at this time. And really that's what Mary Magdalene's here to teach us. So I think it's a very important message for us at the moment with all that's going on. And of course, the last card I pulled was Lord Shiva. And I don't have a huge connection to Lord Shiva, but on the card it says transcendence. So it's asking us to raise up, to move through something, to transcend some old energy, to transcend perhaps our thoughts, perhaps our stories, perhaps our consciousness in some way, but to rise up, to lift our energies up, to transcend out of the shadow, to transcend out of what's not serving us at this time. To really, and it says dance with the universe. And I think, you know, it's important to understand that to dance with the universe, you actually have to raise your energy up. You've got to raise your vibration. You can't sit in third dimensional duality and try and dance with the universe, because you're going to find you won't know the steps very well. So it's so important to understand that transcendence is such a big thing for us, is to transcend what's holding us back, to transcend what keeps us limited, what keeps us in a low vibration in ourselves, to transcend whatever it is for you at this time. Lift, take a breath and allow yourself to transcend it, which means move through it and let it go. Transcend, rise yourself up from whatever it is that at this point is just not serving you. Just transcend it. And that's about you, about the consciousness within you, whatever it is at the moment that may be causing you to feel whatever you're feeling. But if it's not serving you, transcend it. Lift yourself out of it. Yeah. So that's our message for this full moon. And it's a lovely, powerful message. It's showing us the support we have at this time, because that's all the support that's there. That energy is there to support us, to come into a higher consciousness within ourselves, to support us through whatever's going on for each one of us right now. And, you know, as I said last month, doing these full moon meditations together is such a supportive thing to do for yourself and for everyone else, because over the next 8 months, maybe a little bit longer, we're going to face a lot of challenges, personal and collective. And it's really important to support yourself. And the support is there. The support is there because we're being asked to rise up and transcend. We're being asked to transform, to expand, to come into a new sort of consciousness. And that can be challenging. So as we're doing that, allow yourself to be supported in it, whatever that is for you. Let yourself be supported. And these full moon meditations will support you in some way, I'm sure. So thank you all for being with us, as always. Let us go into the meditation. Let us go into our hearts and connect. So just asking everybody just to make sure you're muted so we don't have anyone talking above the channel. And as we breathe deeply, just focusing on our breath, just letting everything else go for the moment. And just come into your sacred space. And just sit in that sacred space of you. And breathe and be present in that sacred space of you. And whatever that place is for you within your heart, just allow yourself to come to it. Letting go all emotions, all thoughts. They're just coming into this sacred space within you. However you choose to do that. And as you do, we call to the Council of 33 Enlightened Masters. And we ask for your presence, for your guidance, for your wisdom, and for your support. And we ask for temples of light to be anchored around each and every one of us, wherever we sit on this planet. So that the light may fill us and protect us. And as you breathe, just allow your hearts to open to receive that temple of light around you. Created for you, to nurture you, to support you, to protect you. And as you breathe deeply, we call on the guardians of the land, wherever you sit. And we ask them to open the space on the land for these temples of light to be anchored deeply, so that they may illuminate the space, bring healing light, bring nourishment to the land and to you. To just breathe and allow. And as you breathe, beloved one, we are the Sanat Kumara that steps from this council of life. And we come to remind you, each one, that you are made of pure light. And like the stars above you, you will shine this pure light out. Each one of you. It does not matter, we say, what you think of yourself, what you feel of yourself, what stories you have created of yourself. For in truth, we say, your pure light cannot be distorted in this way. It will always shine. But it does not mean that you will choose to see it. When you sit in the darkness of your being, you cannot see your light, only your darkness. And you sit blinded by this darkness and believe this is your truth. Yet we come to remind you that you are of pure light and you will always be of pure light. You will return to pure light. And you may come and dance in the darkness that you create, we say. Or you may create whatever it is that you wish to create. And none will judge you. None will interfere with you. For this is your creation. But you will come back to pure light, for this is that which you are. And pure light is pure light. Whatever dance you are choosing to dance upon the earth in your human form is the dance that you are choosing. Perhaps it is one you know and have danced many times before. Or perhaps it is new for you when you are creating new steps. Whatever the dance you are creating for yourself, hear this, beloved one. It is only a dance, and the steps may change time and time again. But we call to you, come to pure light, the pure light of you. And little by little you hear, and little by little you come back to pure light, always back to pure light. And as you breathe deeply, profoundly within your being, let us drop a little deeper now into the well of your consciousness. Let go, we said. Let go thought. Let go feeling. Let go. Simply be with your breath. And as you do, three healers of light will come to you, each one in your temple of light. Blue beings of light. They come to bring to you a little upliftment for your heart. And they bring golden healing light to you. Tall blue beings of light carrying golden light for you. And this golden light can transmute old energy if you are willing to let it go. And it is for you to choose. To understand. Healing energy comes when you surrender. And the golden light will come to the many levels of your being where you are needing assistance at this time. Physical, emotional, genetic, mental, and through the soul connection. But this is not for you to say. This is simply for you to receive the golden light. It will go where it is needed for you. And if you are willing to surrender, then surrender, dear one, surrender. And let go. The ancient mother comes now. She is called the ancient mother, for she is your ancient mother. Prepared, nurtured, the way for you. And she brings many filaments of light to these parts of you that are receiving healing at this time. The 3 filaments of light that she brings to you will connect you to a higher consciousness, she says. That will assist you to move from the truth of distortion to a higher wisdom within you. Through whatever is needing support and assistance, she will bring this connection to a higher wisdom, higher truth, and begin to connect this to these parts of you. She asks you simply to awaken and says to you, there is nothing you need to know now. Let go your mind. All will be received by you if you open to this in the times to come. And you will transmute the old energy you are holding that is causing discomfort, suffering, pain, limitation in some way for you. And new wisdom will come to you, new consciousness. But she reminds you, beloved ones, that it is for you to open to receive this new wisdom as it arises within you. To open to it, to allow. And it will be whatever is needed for you to awaken you, to expand you, to lift you into new consciousness within you. And it will come when you are ready to open to it, sitting within you, waiting for you to allow, to open, to receive. Gaia says to you now, you are on a journey of great expansion in this collective. Many believe they are nearing the end of this journey, but she says to you, you are just beginning. Much to learn, much to experience, much to open to. And she gives to you 3 keys to remember. Surrender your beliefs of attachment is the first key. On your journey, walk as if you are walking an adventure. Be curious, she says. Open to that which you do not know. For you know nothing, she says to you. Nothing. And lastly, she asks you to surrender. To surrender to the pure light of your being. And to let go the darkness. Three keys to walk your journey. And she places them beside you to remember. She comes to remind you that you are supported. You do not walk alone. Even when you think you do, you are never alone. Look around you. Become conscious of what is unfolding for you. And you will realize that you are not alone. You are supported on your journey to where you need to be. Open to this, she said. Always supported, never alone. Breathe now, deeply, beloved one, as the healers begin to complete the sharing of the golden healing energy with you. And let us give thanks for this gift, we say. And as you breathe, receiving in deep gratitude that which is offered, by the healing beings from the temples of Cairo that have offered you this gift through love, loving service. Lady Sarah comes now into your temple of light, and she brings many angels of light with her. These angels of light come to you now, to hold you, to embrace you, and she asks you to breathe and to allow. Perhaps you feel a caress on your brow, a gentle touch on your hand or your feet, a simple touch on your neck, or wings of light upon your heart. Whatever it is for you, Lady Sarah asks you to open. For these angelic beings come to offer to you deep love, deep sustenance from the realms of light. And as you surrender to them, let them hold you, let them bless you, and simply let go and be held, she says. This is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself, she says. To let go your control and simply to be held, to be loved, to be fully embraced. All that you are. And let go and receive this gift. And as you do, she says, to walk the journey upon the earth, there is much to learn, much to receive. And at times, the soul becomes tired, becomes lost. And it is then that the soul needs to rest, to let go all striving, to let go all control, and to surrender to the higher consciousness, to the angelic realms, to call upon them. And they will come, and they will come and hold you, blessing you. And it is simply for you to let go and surrender, allowing yourself to be wrapped in angel wings of light. This is the gift that she brings to you. Allow the angel wings of light to wrap you in their embrace and to hold you. Give this gift to yourself now and let go. Breathing and receiving, breathing and receiving, breathing, receiving. This is the gift. And as you breathe and receive, we ask of you now to see yourself in the temple of light where you sit. And in your temple of light, there is a large ball of pure light. Look to your large ball of pure light in your temple. And then go and sit in the center of this large ball of pure light, so we said. See yourself sitting in the very center of this large ball of pure light. Simply sitting in its center. And as you sit in the center of this large ball of pure light, in the very heart of this temple of light that is all around you, know that this is you. This large ball of pure light is your being. It is the infinite you. It has always been, it will always be. The infinite self, beloved one. Ancient yet infinite. Sit in the core of your being, in the pure light of you, and to know that which you are, beloved one. Know that which you are. Breathe and be present, we say. We are the Sanat Kumara, and we bless you and honor you. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Blessings, everyone. Thank you. Blessings to you.